Hi guys, how are you today? Thank you so much for joining me on this top MLM fails video. This is our 21st episode. For those of you who are new, my name is Eva and this is my little anti-MLM channel. And for those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you guys. Take a look at the graph. If you've been enjoying my content for a while, please click that like and subscribe button. It would really help me out a lot. As you know, I'm still trying to get to 1K. It's Saturday afternoon. I was supposed to be moving houses today. I mean, finally leaving this shitty apartment and going into a nice little cottage, but there's been some issues with the cottage, unfortunately. So instead of moving, we are stuck over here for another week or two. But yeah, fingers crossed soon. Like I said, I think I said last week, we're gonna have a nicer background soon enough. Alrighty, so we have a lot of reels, a few posts, and there's an ad that I've actually seen on my Instagram. So I mean, I've been looking for anti-MLM and MLM content for so long that I started getting like MLM ads on Instagram, so that's fun. I always make sure to record them. So we're going to start with a few reels. Okay, well, this song would get me copyrighted, so I'm just gonna play the reel, but I'm going to read what it says. Don't you work for one of those pyramid scheme things? Then she says, we don't get paid to recruit people. Arbonne is rated A+ on the Better Business Bureau. We are a certified B corporation. Okay, well, you do get paid for recruiting people. What are you talking about? Their own page says competitive earnings. So our unique business model, yeah, I'm sure it's very unique, like every other pyramid scheme unique model, offers weekly earnings through commission on your personal sales, override commissions on the sales of your team members, and provides an opportunity to earn cash awards at every promotional level. The people that you recruited into your team are selling and recruiting, and you're getting commission off of them. So technically you are still getting paid for recruiting. Whenever you recruit someone, you sell something, right? Because they're buying a starter kit. You're still getting money off of it, and you're still encouraged to make your team bigger so that you can earn more money. So anyways, let's just move on to the next one. So this one says, I don't have the time or money to start a side hustle.
It's almost like that's the whole point.
And then the usual, it's almost like that's the whole point, that you're broke and MLMs are gonna save you from being broke and miserable, la la la, when in reality we know that it's actually the opposite. So even if you're broke, you're gonna get even more broke. You're gonna get yourself into an even worse financial situation because you can't earn any money with the MLM. So anyway, she has a nice little caption underneath. This is the #1 excuse I hear when someone tells me they can't start an Arbonne business. So let me enlighten you. Oh, please enlighten us. The beauty of this business is that it's all about consistency. No, it's not. This business is something you work consistently, so you don't have to work it consistently. It's also something you work when you want, so it potentially could give you the ultimate time freedom. And if we're consistently for a long period of time, it could mean financial freedom as well. You get out of it what you put into it. This business is made for the people who don't have the time or money they want, and if you're looking for more in life. So a bunch of BS right here. I don't think you've enlightened anyone with this post. So she's saying like this business is for broke people. I love when they say that, like this business is for busy people. What, the people that are not that busy are not welcome in this business because they're not gonna do good because they have so much free time to work on the business? I don't know, it doesn't really make any logic, but they love to say that this is a business for busy people. You're gonna get financial freedom, you're gonna get time freedom. Again, just a bunch of keywords. And yeah, you have to be consistent. It takes a long time to succeed, but as we know, more than 99% of people fail. That's not true. So she's just trying to say like, well, if you're failing, you haven't been trying for long enough. Just stay in, keep trying, keep putting effort in it, and it's gonna happen, when actually it doesn't happen for 99% of people. So okay, next one is one of the top coaches.
La 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 la. Shh. Living my life.
She's so sassy. So her response to when people talk bad about network marketing is la la la, I don't give a shit. Well, yeah, you don't, because you're rich and you're earning money based on people below you losing money. I forgot that I have coffee. Okay, so she has a little caption as well. She says, repeat after me. You will never be criticized by someone who is doing more than you, only by those doing less. So quit worrying about Karen's aunt's daughter's boyfriend friend who has something to say about your thriving biz. LOL. So cringy. Like, the moment you start making decisions based off of others in the moment, you're living a life for other people and not yourself. Do you and keep it moving, sis. Tag a friend who needs to hear this. So yeah, whoever is against you and network marketing, whoever says anything bad about network marketing is actually wrong. They're just haters. You're successful and they're just losers, unsuccessful bunch of losers. As are we, apparently, all of us anti-MLMers. We're just jealous and we're not productive. So yeah, I mean, nothing we haven't seen before. I don't even know what to say. A lot of these reels are from the same girl, and she's like one of the top coaches in Arbonne, and she's very sassy. Like, she's very full of herself. There's nothing wrong with being confident, but when you're being confident about you scamming people and living a great life off of scamming other people. So okay, next one's her as well. She says, when someone asks why I started an Arbonne business.
I mean, where should I really even start?
Yeah, so where should I even really start? When I realized I could be my own boss with no cap to my potential, it was game on. Be your own boss with low startup costs. No need to take out any loans or ask for days off. Earn commissions on products you sell. Actually get compensated for products you're using, sharing, and recommending. Run a business from your phone. Literally work your business anywhere as long as you have Wi-Fi. Currently swinging in the backyard with the kids. Incredible discount on clean and healthy products. Build a team who do the same. You get to share the love with those that are interested. So those are a few reasons, right? Be your own boss, low startup cost. I mean, excuse me, when I was almost lured into Arbonne, it was not low startup cost. It was like $290 or something. I read somewhere that it's $49 for a starter kit, but I don't know if this is correct. I guess maybe they lowered the price of the starter kit, but I don't know. What are the chances of that? But anyway, you're not your own boss. You still have the Zoom calls and Zoom trainings, and I doubt you don't get shit if you miss any of those, especially in the beginning. You can be fired, your contract can be terminated. Like, you're an independent contractor for Arbonne, so they can still fire you. They can break your contract whenever they want. It doesn't matter if you're on the bottom of the pyramid or if you're one of the top coaches. If they want, they can terminate your contract. So you're not your own boss if you can get fired. It's just, oh my god, dropped my phone again. So I don't know, like, all of these girls that say these things, I wonder, are they saying these things because they actually believe in them, or are they just trying to purely like scam people? Because, like, if you believe in stuff like that, you are very, very brainwashed. Like, you're either severely brainwashed or you're a little bit dumb, if you get what I mean. What are we even talking about? You're literally not your own boss. Ugh, anyway. Let's move on to the next one. I've had enough of this girl. Another reel.
Check me out. Check me out. Boom, bam, bam, bop, bada bop, boom, pow.
Oh no, that's the same girl. That's the same top coach for Arbonne, and this is one of the things. We've saw this before, many times before. I wouldn't be surprised if they were told to make reels like this. And it's like, you know, CEO, managers, and then employees saying like, well, every organization is a pyramid scheme, but this is another thing, is like, you think you're your own boss. This was so hard for me to say. You think you're your own boss when you are independent contractor. You can get fired. You're not your own boss if you can get fired. Same with this. They're not called pyramid schemes because of the shape of the business. They are called the pyramid schemes because you're massively recruiting, and because the biggest bulk of money comes from recruitment. That's why it's a pyramid scheme, not because it's shaped as, oh, I mean, how many times have I already explained this? I mean, you all know what a pyramid scheme is as well, but it's like, what are you talking about? But of course, she has a little caption as well. In Arbonne, there is equal opportunity to the top. You are never stuck below someone waiting for them to quit or waiting for someone to promote you. You promote you. Just because network marketing isn't the status quo doesn't mean it isn't the way. DM me if you want to learn more. So yeah, equal opportunity. There's equal opportunities in all businesses. Like if you're good at what you do, if you try hard, if you work hard, if you get along with everyone else, like if you have certain skills to become a manager, you have the equal opportunity as every other employee to become a manager. And if you're working in a bigger company, it doesn't have to be in the same department. It's not like you have to wait for someone to go. I mean, even in smaller companies, like I work in a smaller company and I'm actually talking to my boss currently about which direction do I want to go, like which direction do I want my role to develop in. So I can literally pick, do I want to be more customer based or do I want to be more software based? And of course, I do not like working with people. I want my role to be away from the customers. I'm just sick of them bashing the 9 to 5 jobs when I know there are bad companies, bad bosses, as everywhere else, but they're not all bad, and you still are at least earning regular paycheck with a 9 to 5, unlike with the MLM. So anyways, okay, this is the ad that I got. Let's just take a look. I kind of missed the beginning of it, but it said like, oh, are you still cold messaging people or something? And then she says, which, if you didn't know, is super scammy and rude. No shit, Sherlock.
Stop posting on social media about your products.
Stop sending spammy join my team messages to strangers.
Stop begging your friends and family to join your team.
I get it. You are a network marketer and you want to grow your team and customer base.
You don't have to send messages to strangers and constantly post about your product.
You can stay home and totally skyrocket your business from your phone if you know how to do it the right way.
Unfortunately, most network marketers don't know how to grow an audience of raving fans that are excited to join their team and buy their products.
But it's not their fault. They just never learn how.
And that's why we have made it our mission to help network marketers all around the world leverage the internet to build the business of their dreams.
Now get this, most network marketers,
when they message hundreds of strangers on social media, they will send copy and paste messages and say things like,
hey, how are you? Listen, I have this amazing brand new ground floor opportunity that you would be so great at. Would you be open to checking out my video? If not, no big deal.
Which, if you didn't know, is super spammy and rude.
Lucky for us and our students, we figured out a better way of doing things.
This is gonna sound crazy, but we spent over 6 figures.
We hired top network marketers, copy experts, mentors, marketing experts, branding experts, and we put our brains together to figure out a better way of doing things.
A better way to attract the right people into your downline by getting your qualified prospects coming to you, wanting to enroll in your team or buy your product using social media without being a salesy weirdo.
Our students have used this system to grow audiences and teams of thousands of amazing people, and you can do it too.
You just need to be smart about it.
So here's what we want you to do. Click the link below so you can learn our system.
We are giving it away for free. The proven 3-step formula.
The best part is this formula works for any niche and for any experience level, even if you're shy, have no name, no team, and have never done anything like this before.
And again, it's free.
So down in the caption, it also says, burned through your warm market trying to grow your downline. What's next? So after you've recruited all of your family and friends and people that you spoke to once in your lifetime, what is next? So they're actually saying it's not good to be scammy. It's not good to copy paste cold messages. Finally, discover how to attract the right people in your downline by swiping our simple 3-step recruitment formula. So spammy, annoying sales messages and social media posts, absolutely not, unless you want to repel people and not be invited to any parties or events anytime soon. In fact, constantly posting and messaging people about your product or your ground floor opportunity will repel the vast majority of the people and potentially ruin your reputation with them. Is there another way? Now there is. Our team brought 32 brand new members in just 14 days without prospecting strangers or sending spammy messages online. Because we were once sick of sending spammy messages too, we understand how it feels, and that's what led us to develop a totally different online recruitment strategy. And we want to share this proven to work formula with you because you shouldn't have to beat people over the head with annoying salesy messages that make you feel like you need to take a bath afterwards in order to grow your team and your business. So you don't have to chase every person around you trying to sell the next best thing, because you will learn how to become an influencer and how to get people to come to you and ask how they can get what you're offering. It's time to get ahead of the game and stand out from what everyone else is doing. Click below to get access to the social influencer formula that we personally use to grow a massive following and huge teams fast. This formula is so simple, anyone can duplicate it, even if you're brand new, have no name, no following, and no results. Grab it below before it's gone. I find this so funny. It's because they're like, you will learn how to become an influencer. Oh my god, like if you join a network marketing scheme, you're not an influencer. Like, what are you talking about? I hate that word influencer. I would never, ever in a million years call myself an influencer. Even if I had like 1 million followers or anything, I would never call or consider myself an influencer, because okay, I don't know, it's just so cringy. Everything just bad going around the word influencer. It's just made it a bad word, so I really hate that. But also at the same time, joining an MLM scheme is not making you an influencer. Like, just because you start posting as if you were an influencer on Instagram still doesn't make you an influencer. I don't even know what's the definition of an influencer. I guess someone who's super popular on social media and who's earning income through social media. Would that be the definition? And this is not the first time that we've seen, like, they just like to call themselves influencer. It's like, you're not an influencer. Like, you're just trying to scam people. But yeah, I guess I'm really curious about this formula, because no spammy messages, no nothing. I've seen one good girl, she was very sneaky about promoting. It's the Juice Plus girl. So if you watched my videos, my story time videos on how she tried to recruit me, well, she didn't actually directly try to recruit me, but she is going to actually befriend you. Like, she's going to add certain people onto her close friend group and stuff, and she's gonna post stories. So it makes you feel like you're special. It makes you feel like, oh my god, look, she put me on her close friends list, and this is like just for me and few other girls. Well, she probably puts a lot of girls in the close friend list anyway, but that's a very good tactic to kind of make you feel like, oh wow, she really likes me. Like, she put me on the close friends list, and she's posting stories that only we can see and stuff like that. She kind of made me feel like a part of community. Obviously, I had no idea about MLMs. I mean, I knew what they were, a pyramid scheme, but I wasn't so into it back then. I wasn't like super informed on it. I hate to say it, but it did work for a while. She had me going, like, she had me manipulated, and she would always just have conversations with me. She would always comment on my posts, stuff like that. Yeah, we were actually talking about some non-MLM, it was never MLM related. She never offered me, she never said what she does, she never sent me one of those cold messages or anything. She was just talking to me about random stuff, about relationships, about friends, about dating, whatever. She was even like, oh, if you ever come to New Zealand, you have to visit me, you can stay over at my place. She was like super friendly. She makes you feel like you're actually like, wow, we're getting super close, you know. And then she kind of here and there, she would post about her job. This is a great job, I can work from anywhere. And then she just says, DM me for more info. So she's not gonna DM you first, she's not gonna offer you first, she's asking people to come to her. Now she's earning a lot of money with OnlyFans, so I mean, you do what you gotta do, you know, but she's not super rich from Juice Plus, I can tell you that. Okay, and the last one for today was, again, it's just an ad that came up on my Instagram, and it says, of course, it's a Squid Game meme, right? Trying to build a passive income with drop shipping, affiliate marketing, etc., and then launching your own 5K per month course in 72 hours with zero experience. This really annoyed me, because it's like, excuse me, like, what's wrong with affiliate marketing? There's nothing wrong. If you can earn allowance with it, and if you have a giant following, you can earn a pretty comfortable income with it. And then the second is just, so launching your own 5K per month course in 72 hours with zero experience. So like, when did it become a good thing that people are launching shit and charging you when they have zero experience? Like, this isn't something that you should brag about. Like, look at me, I have zero experience, zero knowledge, but I'm launching this super expensive course on whatever, and I'm gonna get rich quick with it. It's like, what? When did this become a thing? I don't know. It was so annoying. But anyway, I'm going to wrap that up here because I have another 2 videos to record and I only have an hour and a half left. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave me a like and subscribe to my channel for more content. And yeah, if you're one of my Instagram friends, as always, thank you so much for your continuous support. If you're not coming from my social media, feel free to check me out. All the links are going to be down below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.